I'm at the Jubilee Auditorium in Edmonton with the Alberta Ballet getting ready for their production of the Nutcracker 10th anniversary. I'm joined with ballet mistress Christiana Bennett. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
I want to talk about, this is the 10th year that the Alberta Ballet has put on this version of the Nutcracker. So what do you think makes the Nutcracker such a staple for families every year?
Oh, it's just one of the most beautiful holiday traditions there is. It's something that everyone can come to the theater and there'll be something on stage that everyone will enjoy. It's all about the hustle and the bustle of the season, and seeing a wonderful fairy tale and story being portrayed on stage really brings families together, and it brings the community together, and it's just a great way to spend a few hours in the theater on a cold December night.
Definitely. And as a dancer and as well as part of the artistic team, what makes the Nutcracker so special as on that side of the stage, I suppose?
I think the thing that makes the Nutcracker most special would be working with all the children. They have such a light and an energy that they bring into the theater. And as you know, we do about 30 shows, and sometimes it can kind of become very routine. You know, you go to the theater, you do this, you put your makeup on, you put your costume on, and you perform. But every night you have some young dancer who is just absolutely so excited to be there that it just brings you up, and it's just that kind of sense of you remember what it's like to be young and be experiencing a stage craft for the first time.
Definitely, and there are some students from Lloydminster that will be on stage here with the Nutcracker and the Alberta Ballet. For someone who, you know, the students I got to see rehearsal today in class, what would your advice be to someone who eventually wants to become part of the company?
Oh, I would just say keep going, keep trying, wake up every day, work hard. Don't let minor setbacks take you 2 steps back. It's always 4 steps forward. It's just keep going. It's such a wonderful life, and it's just so exciting to be on stage and give back to the audience. And, you know, I'll be in the wings and I'll be their biggest cheerleader, so just keep trying. It'll happen.
Awesome. And as for dancers and the artistic team, how much prep goes into putting on a show like the Nutcracker?
Oh my gosh, it's probably weeks, if not months of preparation. We do Nutcracker every year at the same time of year, so it's kind of always on our radar, but it takes about 180 rehearsal hours to put together this particular production of Nutcracker. And then that doesn't include costume fittings, set design, reverberation of any part of the performance that we need to work on. So it takes us a good solid month of preparation.
And how does casting go about? How do the company dancers, you know, find out their roles for the production?
It's pretty mundane. It just goes up on a board. It's pretty much black and white on a piece of paper. But every year we try and invigorate new roles with new dancers. It's always great to see a new face on stage. We have our tried and true Sugar Plum Fairies and Cavaliers and Claras and Carls, but it's always nice to have a fresh face. This is kind of an important time for the younger dancers because they're getting to find their sea legs almost on stage and try new parts and break out of the box.
Awesome. And for you, from a dancer now to on the artistic team, what do you like most about kind of being on the other side and getting to see it now?
I love being able to watch every single performance from the audience. I also loved dancing in Nutcracker every year, every night, but being on the other side and seeing all this hard work come to fruition is incredibly rewarding.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for sharing your time with us today and letting us be part of your rehearsal as you guys prep for the Nutcracker.
Thank you so much.